Hello and welcome back to Let's Play King Dugan's Dungeon, Deadly Rooms of Death. Knock back to the first episode of how I did the intro. But it's been a while. It's been a long time. I was just, life. That's why I haven't been doing these videos. No, but really, I am sorry for the delay. Just so much stuff going on. College, whatnot. Yeah! But today I'm going to try to record like 10 videos. I always say that, but then I don't. But I think I actually will, because I'm actually really pumped today. It's also been, I actually had extra time. I just wasn't, pumped. I wanted you guys to feel the pump in me. Alright, but most part, we're going to begin level 16. And after level 17, I believe, is when I really like the game. I mean, I've been saying I like the game around level 7. No, I mean, I really like King Dugan's Dungeon at level 17. After level 17. I don't like level 17. I don't like this level. Actually, I do like this level. I don't like Tar Mothers in general, but I actually do like this level. Because it's an interesting way. You'll see. But the next level is the one I kind of dread a little bit. But before we get to that, so we're just going to do level 16. It is home of the hardest challenges. Other than it's in competition with level 25 for being the hardest, but there's a lot of challenges. I've already done them all because, well, them being the hardest, one of them actually took me 2 hours, so you don't want to watch me go through that. In any case, what we want to do, roaches, get them right here. We can't fit all 9 roaches here. We'd only be able to fit 8, so we have to get them on the right side. But if we go to hit the switch to get to where the roaches are trapped, yeah, the roaches are just going to escape. So how do we get to the roaches? We have to use this tar mother to essentially trap the roaches right here. Seems simple enough. But there's one thing. This room is actually easier to do if you start from the top. Thing is we're not starting from the top. We're starting from the center because the challenge is to start from the center, not to enter from anywhere else. So usually it is easy to just start from the top and then go over to like this corner and stuff. I don't know. But the solution I have for this challenge goes as the following. We set up the roaches to be just like this. If you move any farther to the left, it messes it up. I don't know why. I'll show you why in a second. So then after we do that, we go over here and we go ahead and go up. So now if we have how do I say this? If we went farther to the left, at this point, this roach would sneak in right here. And so then you would not get through. It doesn't do that, though, if you don't go all the way to the left. So I don't know why it does it. It's kind of iffy with what it does. I don't really get it myself. It doesn't make any sense. But this way works just fine. And so then when all the roaches are trapped by the Tar Mother, yeah, if you haven't figured out the theme of this level just quite yet, the theme is actually to let the Tar Mothers grow. So we'll be letting Tar Mothers grow. That's not what I like to do. I don't like Tar Mothers, except though I actually do kind of like this level because there are some, though I don't like Tar Mothers and having to let them grow, I actually do like this level. Just something about it just has charm to it. I don't know. It's very, it's a cool level. And challenge completed, first things first. So yeah, we don't have to do that anymore. But just something about this level just really, even though I dreaded it when I first entered this level and I saw Tar Mothers everywhere, I was like, oh, this is annoying. But then I came to like it, and then, I don't know, it's had a powerful effect on me. For example, this room, we have to get roaches to get into any spot we wish, for them to get trapped. So the most effective way I found is to make sure you don't let that Tar Mother get stopped by its growing right there, and to get all the roaches over to the right side. So something I never mentioned, I don't think, about Tar Mothers, probably because we've never really had it. When tar grows around a corner like this by where it's 3 spaces, you know how it tries to surround itself when it grows? It will actually spawn a baby right here because it cannot grow a full tar right here. So corners like that will always spawn a baby. So if you notice, yeah, we're going to spawn more babies. Now, if we don't manipulate this tar baby, it will continue to do the same rule and spawn more babies. And so a line of babies will appear. Because, those tar mothers like to make those babies. So right there, we have another case of these corners growing tar. And actually, the tactic I'm going to do, which may seem a little strange, is I'm going to actually let tar grow right there. I want babies to spawn there. That way, when babies spawn right there, it will not grow this way any longer, and so we don't have to worry about keeping an eye on that side either. So what we've got to do is just make sure that these guys stay where we want them to stay. We might have to go over to the left a little bit, but I think it will be fine. Usually I think I got to go pretty much this way. But how this should work is these babies over here should actually keep to the left, and we should be fine with that. And now, I think, yes. There is a way to do this where you don't use up every spot, but this should work fine, and no more babies should spawn in that section once we have this clogged up. So we finally don't have to worry about that. Next, we want to worry about this side. This side isn't actually hard to control or maintain. Just got to make sure that these babies work with you in any way possible. I think I already messed it up. Yeah, I did. I also want to make sure it may be best to actually do this. I don't want them to straighten out like that. That's the problem. Is there a way I can unstraighten them? I don't not know. I never had this much trouble with this bottom left, actually. Okay, there we go. We unstraightened it. There we go. I was about to say. So you can use the tar, apparently, to unstraighten it. I don't think I had to use the tar the first time. Sometimes I just don't understand enemies. It's really my fault. I should know how they work by now, how much I played this game, but I still don't at all. So we're just going to wait for that left side to do that. And yes, we've been having to let all this tar grow because it's the same scenario as last time. We have to hit these switches, which open up all these, and of course they're going to come towards us if we don't let the tar grow. So we don't have to worry about it now. We can just wait and then go for the mother. Like so. And now that the mother's not growing anymore, we can go ahead and get rid of all the babies. Now I'm surprised it didn't happen here, but I've actually had it where a baby spawns right here and it messes it up. It only happened to me once. I don't know why it happened, but it required me to redo the whole thing because I finished it. I was like, okay, I got it, and then it just was like no, rejected, and it just, I don't know. It was really weird. That one baby, I don't know. All right, guys, we got this room. Same story, different rhythm. I'm trying to make that metaphor sound good. I hope it sounds kind of good. We want these roaches to actually go right here and right here. And then we want to let this mother spawn a little bit right there. And then now these babies should be fine. Not babies, what am I talking about? These guys should be fine. We do have to get all these guys beforehand, because if we go for the tar mother here, they will escape upwards. And then we can go ahead and quickly kill the mother. And you don't have to really worry about the rest of this too much. These guys will come over here, and these guys will come over here. You don't actually have to let the tar grow, even though I guess it was an idea you had to. And also, there's a spot right here for a roach, but I've never actually had to bring a roach down there. It seems more of a problem to try to do it. It just seems like silly placement. I don't know. In any case, we're going to go back down. Just kidding, we're actually going to go this way. Yeah, so this is actually the first time I've done this room was just recently. I didn't know this room was here. It's actually true for about half the secrets, but I kind of lied when I said there wasn't any more secret rooms. Yeah, there's this room, and it's basically just how tar mothers work is they work like the roaches. They don't actually grow if they can't see you, like the roach queens. So they follow the same rules as every other enemy. They basically don't do anything. They just blink their eyes and they're like, oh, so fabulous. And then it doesn't really actually turn out that true. So this one we actually do not want to kill yet, because if you notice, if we tried to get over here, this would be clogged up and we wouldn't be able to get through. So we have to let the tar grow at least once. Then once we've let it grow once, we can go ahead and kill the mother. And we can sneak through. I don't think... Yeah, we're going to have to let the mother grow one more time, but I don't think it'll be too much of a problem to be a problem. So we got to go over here, and we have to let the tar mother grow one more time. And I believe... Can I grow? Can you grow? Can you grow? Thank you. That should be the last time we let it grow. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. The reason we had to let it regrow is because we can't get to these two if we were to go and through it again. But our way back should be fine. There seems to be no holes in our way back. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of her now. You could try to leave her. Maybe maybe I'll regret that decision of killing her right now. But I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, hopefully. Because I think this is simple enough to where it lets us a path back. And so now we can go back. Make sure we leave ourselves a path back. And that's basically it for this room. But, so I lied when there wasn't any more invisibility potions. There are. So, yeah. And I still am excited. Nuntar actually has started on the rehab graphical updating, whatever you ever want to call it, version of, whatchamacallit, Journey to Rooted Hold, and I'm actually excited for that. And he's actually, I think, about halfway done. So I'm gonna really rush the rest of these videos. So maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. It's probably good for you guys. Maybe it'll be hard on me. We'll see. So this room, yeah, this room looks hard. It's actually the easiest room in the entire level. Actually, don't want to waste a move. I think how my sword's facing, I have to be quick. Always forget that the tar mother's set up like this. So yeah, we can kill the tar mother really fast, and it may seem like, why would we want to do that? Don't we need to keep it alive for this pathway right here? We actually don't. Because this goblin is just going to die for us. Yes, it's that simple. I guess you were intended to go around here, chase him out, push him into this way. But it's just so easy to kill him that why do that? And you don't really want to work with babies. I think the first time I tried to solve this room, I actually did that. And it was really hard on me, but it's really as simple as that. Now this room is going to, finally we're going to start doing a lot of the challenges. This room involves serpents, roach queens, tar mothers, you know, the whole mix, trapdoors, switches, the whole mix. We actually have a challenge up here that says we have to kill the mother before the third tar growth. Now, this challenge, I actually say you might as well just do the challenge. It's hard enough to get that snake to die and keep the queens where you want them. So, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing stuff wrong. So what we want to do is get you to not do that. And what we were trying to do is get this this snake to go into somewhere we want it to go by moving him around. I guess that's what you do when you want to get somebody somewhere, is you move them around. But it sounds hard. It's harder than it sounds. This is because the snake right here is not our friend. He doesn't work with us like a lot of other mobs. There we go. So we have to get, for this challenge to work, we need to get this to happen. The reason being is if we were to go up right here, this would be impossible. The reason being is we can't get any surrounding things by the second turnaround. We have to do it before the third tar growth. So by staying in this row, we actually get him to make a thing right here. When he makes that thing for us, now when he goes right here, this tar will actually surround like so. And so he will die for us. Yay, death. But it requires, again, more movement. I'm not sure the best method of doing this. Maybe going up here is good. Why won't you go up right there? Yeah, this is kind of annoying at times. I think I've had a lot of problems with this. These guys never work with me, just so we're all aware. They don't. Even when I think they work with me, they just don't. They don't like me. What can I say? And then when we get him up, he should die. There we go. That was the challenge I was worried about most. This isn't the hardest challenge in this level, but it's kind of weird for me. So we can stop the tar from growing, and now we have to hurry because these roaches are going to keep spawning babies. And then when the queens start running is when we start running. And we kind of close them in like so before they go ahead and do stuff. And now we just gotta make sure no babies spawn inside that little corridor that we can't get to. And challenge completed. Limited growth. Yeah, but if you kind of fool around with the snake longer than I did, it can kind of get a little hectic in here. So I find it just easier to do the challenge. 25th place. So we're gonna do a few more rooms, I guess. Like this room. You can't actually solve this room unless you're on the left side, but the challenge over there says we have to clear this room by entering the right side. So not this side, but the right side. And I'm already having trouble with this side. So to actually get through, we're gonna have to finish on this side, but yeah. It seems easy, but yeah. So if we go over here...
That smug mama's in for a surprise. I should be over to her before the tar even grows.
Yeah, so this room is home to one of the this is probably the hardest challenge in King Dugan's dungeon. I don't know how to explain this. I'm gonna do it right now, and then I'll end the part. This room, because I want to actually demonstrate some things. First of all, the challenge is to not let the tar mother grow. It seems simple enough.
But am I really in such a rush?
And really, are we in a rush? Do we have to do it fast? No. We can take the time to let the tar grow, and eventually these goblins won't be near the tar mother, and we can get them later. Nope, challenge won't allow us for that. Oh gosh. I didn't want that to happen. No! I think he has dialogue if you clear it. Detour! There we go. Detour! No! Gosh. I think he had dialogue for if you cleared it. Whatever. But anyway. That's gonna bug me. Here. Can I do this? Try restoring it right there.
That smug mama's in for a surprise. That smug mama's in for...
Right. So the dialogue won't loop if you don't clear the second dialogue. Anyway, sorry for that weirdness. So how I tried to solve this room was... I'm not going to cut that out. You guys are going to watch that. But basically how I try to solve this room is the idea here is the quickest way you're going to want to do is enter from the left and get to the tar mother entering from here. What I tried to do was something like this. Like so. But
am I really in such a rush?
I'm one turn short.
That smug mama's in for a surprise.
That smug mama's in for a surprise. Okay. Anyway, how you actually, for some reason, you're one turn short, and that really bugged me. For the longest, I spent like an hour trying to make that work. Turns out you have to actually make it face the left. And then do something like this. Oops. Then do something like this. Now do I actually remember how to do this? That was the question. Then you gotta go this way.
Am I really in such a... That smug
How do I forgot how to already do this. Oh gosh. I already forgot how to do this. The solution is something like this. Something like this. I thought it was... Or, wait, is it... Something like that? No, I'm one turn short again. Okay, how about next time we solve this room? See you then.